So today I'm going to be telling you the pros and cons of having see-through bangs or Korean bangs, because I used to have them. Now they are side bangs right here. Actually, my bangs are like really long as of the moment. They actually have surpassed my nose already, but I'm sweeping them to the side right here, so that's what they look like at the moment. So I do have a lot of things to say regarding having Korean bangs. Okay, so first let's start off with the cons. Alright, so I've written all of my observations. Right, so the number one thing that I noticed with the cons is that your bangs may have a tendency to disappear the next day you have them. You all have seen my bangs, they're thin. So basically, since they're super thin, sometimes when you put them onto the side, they could blend in with your hair, and sometimes it's very hard to find those strands of hair. That's why there's always a tendency to, number two, cut more hair the next day. I'm not so sure if this has happened to some of you, but if you don't secure your bangs, or if you don't wrap them in a Velcro roller, for some reason, they just disappear along with your hair, and as I've said, they blend in with some of your hair. My bangs used to be so thin before, and now it looks like this, and I still have some here on the side. I don't know if you guys have noticed, I'm like gonna show pictures of the before and after on my bangs, and you would definitely notice that my bangs were a bit thicker than when the first time I cut it. And number three, styling them can be a bit hard. Well, I can say for my hair, probably if your hair is pin straight and if your hair is super obedient, it just follows it naturally. But when you have thin bangs, you really need to kind of like work with them, and I need to, for the first time in my life again, I use a flat iron because they were that stubborn and they don't usually go in the direction that I want them, versus having thicker bangs that I think you can manipulate thicker bangs easier rather than the thin ones. And number four, you really need dry shampoo in your life if you have Korean bangs, because especially if your hair is oily, because that is the area of my hair that you'd really notice if my hair is oily, because you know I don't wash my hair every day. So on my third day hair, you could really notice if my hair is super oily because of my bangs. And so for me, I use a dry shampoo just to make them look decent. And also, since they're also thin, if you don't style them properly, they kind of look messy on your face and you kind of look unruly and untidy. I kind of look like a chick that's newly hatched. So yeah, that's the kind of look that I think I can compare myself with if my bangs are oily. And number five, talking about oily bangs and bangs on your forehead. If you have acne, or if you have acne prone skin, sometimes bangs just in general can actually aggravate your acne if you have any. Actually, when I was wearing my bangs, I noticed that I would get a lot of breakouts on my forehead, or like those little tiny bumps on my forehead. But ever since I swept my bangs to the side and sometimes I clip them up, the little breakouts that I have on my forehead stopped. So I was like, yep, the bangs were the culprit. So yep, that's it for the cons. Now for the pros. Of course, having Korean bangs, I think, adds style to your hair, and actually sometimes for some people, if your bangs really suit your face, it kind of frames your face and it does make you look cute. You know, it does make you look younger. So those are the pros of it. And also I think that Korean bangs or the see-through bangs would look good in almost every face shape, because it's not too harsh on your face. It's not a drastic change, but it's like a little subtle change that you've added into your hair, especially if your hair is one length. And also if you are not really committed to having full-on bangs, because just in case if you don't like them, you can just, as I said, swoop them to the side and it can just blend in right back with your hair, and you don't have to worry about it looking weird on your hair or anything, because you can easily pin it to the side. Overall, I think Korean bangs really looks cute on anybody. Actually, for me, I personally don't have any regrets in cutting my bangs and all. So that's it. I hope that this has helped you guys decide and know what to expect already once you get that see-through bangs, because I thought that once I get that bangs, you know, it would be like easy breezy because, you know, it's just thin bangs, but I didn't know that there's more work to be done, especially when you style the thin bangs. If you have the same experience, let me know in the comments down below. So that is it for now, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye!